Hey everyone, welcome to Flowing with Jillian. I'm Jillian and today I have a nice little vinyasa yoga class for you. It's nothing too crazy, but we'll be giving our lower back some much needed love. Also, we'll get into our hamstrings and hips, so a little lower body focused here, but of course our arms won't go forgotten because we need to use those as well. But as always, feel free to take any variation that's in your practice, but the number one thing is to just listen to your body and breath comes first. So we're gonna start laying down, but just housekeeping, I do have 2 blocks with me and I have them towards the front of my mat, but no worries if you don't have blocks. We're only really using them for one pose, and that's if you need it, so no worries there. And let's get started. I want you to start lying down on your mat. If lying down isn't comfortable, feel free to find a seat. But what we're going to get into after we do a little breath work, I want us to be lying down on our backs. So as I'm seated, walking you through a little breath work, please find a comfortable lying down position. Your hands can be by your side, palms towards the sky. And just close your eyes down if that's comfortable, or soften your gaze. And start to notice your breath. Your inhales guiding your chest towards the sky, your belly towards the sky. And your exhales, your chest falls towards the mat and ground. Your belly falls as well. This is probably the first time today you've really thought about your breath. So just notice it, don't change it. Start to take some deeper inhales in through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Let's do that a few more times. In through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out your mouth. In through your nose, making each inhale as deep as possible. Exhale, sigh it out. That was cringe. Let's do one more together. Inhale. Exhale. You're in the comfort of your own home. Release it and relax. Start to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. A little restriction at the back of your throat for our Ujjayi breath. I really love the Ujjayi breath because that's what heats us from within. And it really will help you build heat as we start moving. Go ahead and bring your knees in towards your chest. We're going to start with the supine twist here. So go ahead and drop your knees to the left side of your mat. Right arm over to the right side. It can either lengthen or you can do cactus arms. Don't put any pressure or weight into this pose. Just allow gravity to do the work. Don't forget about your breath. Come back to center. Go ahead and rock side to side. Just massage your lower back and spine. And then drop your knees to the right side of your mat. Left arm either out towards the side or cactus. This pose is great for digestion. But I also just wanted to give our little lower back some love here. Inhale, come back to center. And instead of rocking side to side, just grab your knees and make little circles clockwise and counterclockwise. A little massage on the ground. And then lengthen out your legs. Prop yourself up on your elbows. And I don't really think there's a name for this or anything, but I wanted to just warm up our hips a little bit. So you're gonna bring your knee in towards your chest, open it up towards the side, and straighten it back out. Just some little circles here. We'll do 3 one way, and then we're gonna reverse this too. So you're gonna go out with your knee, in towards your chest, and then lengthen it. So do that 3 times as well. I always love to do this before class because it just feels so good. And lengthen out your leg. And we'll do the other side. Left knee in towards your chest, or whatever leg you just didn't do. Towards the side, back straight. Start to make those circular movements, warming up our hips here. Other way. Last time. And then just go ahead and shake that out. And no pretty way to really do this, but come up straight, kick your legs behind you, and we'll meet in tabletop position. Shoulders in line with your wrist, hips in line with your knees. And we're gonna start with some cat-cows. So on your inhale, your belly will drop, your chest reaches towards the sky for cow pose. And then on your exhale, navel into spine, shoulders pull apart, chin to chest for cat spine. Inhale, belly drops, chest lifts. Exhale, round into yourself, chin to chest. Go ahead and take a few rounds of these on your own. Feel free to add a little wrist stretch here as well if you need. Or if your hips were feeling a little bit sticky with what we just did, feel free to circle out your hips. This is time for you to feel your body and see what really needs some extra love today. And you can carry that with you through our whole class. Last 2 rounds. And then go ahead and meet me with a neutral spine. Tuck your back toes. Lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. And go ahead and walk your dog here. Pedal out your feet. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Whatever feels good here. This is our first downward dog of class. So it might not feel great, but just notice it and give yourself some movement. Go ahead and walk your feet towards your hands. We'll meet forward fold towards the top of our mat. Inhale. Halfway lift, your hands can either find the mat or your shins. This is where we really just want to lengthen out our spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Hit my lamp. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, left foot back, right foot back to plank. Just one breath here, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Kick your right foot up and back, down dog split. Bend your knee, open your hip. An opportunity to take some more circles here. at your ankle, knee, or hip. Whatever you choose, just make sure you do both directions. Kick back, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose, round into yourself. Push back, down dog split. On your next exhale, bring your right foot forward. Plant your foot in between your hands. Drop your knee down, untuck your toes. Low crescent lunge, arms towards the sky. Square your hips towards the front of your mat. We're making a 90-degree angle with our left thigh. And lift your heart towards the sky. And this is where our blocks might come in handy. We're going to push back our hips into half splits pose. Hips go back. Flex your toes towards your face. Slight bend in our right leg. And you can have blocks here framing your right leg, or you can always have your hands on the mat as well. And to continue warming up our lower body, we're going to go back and forth between that low crescent lunge to half split. So inhale, bend into your right knee, arms towards the sky. Exhale, push back, half split, toes towards your face. 2 more. Inhale, reach your arms high, low crescent lunge. Exhale, half split, toes towards your face. Inhale, low crescent lunge, reach your arms high. Exhale, hinge your hips back, half split. Last time to come forward, one more time. Inhale. Exhale, half splits pose. Oh, I lied. One more time, we're going to come forward into low crescent lunge. Exhale, plant your hands on the mat, tuck your back toes, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out your feet, and we're going to do the other side. Kick your left foot up and back, down dog split. Bend your knee, open your hip. Let's make those circles again on this side. If you do one way, do the other way. Kick back, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose, round into yourself. Kick back, down dog split. And then on your exhale, left foot plants in between your hands. Drop your back knee down, untuck your back toes, arms high. We're in this low crescent lunge on this side. It might feel a little bit different than the other side. Notice, but don't judge. This is a really good hip stretch for our bottom leg. And go ahead and hinge your hips back. Grab those blocks if you need into half split. Flex your toes towards your face. And remember to have that slight bend in your left leg. And let's do some breath to movement. Inhale, bend into your left knee, arms high. Exhale, push back, half split. Inhale, low crescent lunge, reach your arms up. Exhale, half split. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, half split. Let's do one more. Low crescent lunge, reach your arms up. Hinge back, half split. Bend into your left foot again. Arms up. Place your hands on the ground. Untuck your back toes. This time your right foot is going to meet your left foot forward for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center prayer. And then hands towards your sides for mountain pose. We're going to do our sun salutations here, and I'm going to give you 3 options. So when I say vinyasa throughout class, you can take either variation. And we'll slowly build on the variations as well. It's a good warm-up. So inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, left foot back, right foot back, plank. Drop your knees down. Belly drop, chest lifts. Exhale, navel to spine, round into yourself. Come back to neutral. Downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Step, hop, or float to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Hands to heart center prayer, mountain pose. So that was option 1. Option 2, lift your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, right foot back, left foot back, plank. This time our knees will drop again, but this time bend your elbows back to the back of your mat. Chest slithers forward for baby cobra. Squeeze your shoulders together. A little baby back bend here. Pushing into your palms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Step, hop, or float forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Hands to heart center prayer. Mountain pose. That was option 2. And then option 3, which most people probably know. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. This time, weight comes a little bit over your wrist. Bend your elbows 90 degrees. Roll over your toes, upward facing dog. A big back bend here. Downward facing dog. And to finish that sun salutation up, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Step, hop, or float forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold, release. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. Hands to heart center prayer. Mountain pose. So when I say vinyasa, feel free to take any of those variations, or feel free to skip as well. All right, let's do it. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Sit back in your chair pose. Hips push down and back. Reach your arms towards the sky. Weight in our heels. If you're having lower back pain, feel free to have a wider stance here. Shoulder pain, widen your arms. Just a few rounds of breath here. I really want to get into our thighs before we start our main sequence. Last round of breath. And forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. And the moment of truth, your vinyasa of choice, or skip it. We'll meet in downward facing dog. So that was our warm-up, and now to the main sequence. Kick your right foot up and back, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose, round in. Push back, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose one more time. Down dog split, push back. Right foot plants in between your hands. And on your next inhale, high lunge. I like to use high lunge as a transition into warrior 2. Open it up. Your back heel finds the ground. Right knee pointing forward, and our arms are reaching in opposite directions. Imagine a straight line pulling from your right middle finger through your left middle finger. Relax your shoulders. Flip your front palm, reach forward, up and back. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Lengthen out your front leg. Walk your back foot in a little bit if you need. We're gonna reach forward, and when you can't reach anymore, tee your right arm down, left arm towards the sky for triangle pose. Your hand can also find a block if you would like. But imagine there's a wall behind you and your whole back side is straight upon it. Come back to center. You can go ahead and move the block if you had it. Right foot pivots towards the side of the mat. And reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and release and kind of shake that out. I like to bend side to side like I'm swaying, like a tree. And then after you move a little bit, find some stillness, giving our hamstrings a little love here. Relax your head towards the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk towards the front of your mat. Low lunge. Pick it back up, high lunge. And then we're going to go into warrior three from here. Let's test our balance. Kick off your back toes. Bend a little bit into your right knee and lengthen as your left foot rises. We're making a T shape with our body here from our head through our back heel and then our right hip to the ground. Point your back toes down, square your hips. Last round of breath. Standing split, release that. Low lunge. And then your vinyasa of choice. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Go ahead and kick your left foot up and back, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose, round in. Push back, down dog split. Exhale, knee to nose, round in. Kick back, down dog split. Left foot comes forward and plants in between your hands. On your next inhale, high lunge, lift your arms. Swag it open, drop your back heel down, warrior two. And remember the little adjustments you might have made on the other side. You might need to make them on this side too. Right knee in line with our left knee, in line with our left ankle. Arms pulling apart. Gaze over our left middle finger. Flip your front hand, reach forward, up and back. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, come back up. Lengthen out your front leg. You can heel toe your right foot in a little bit for triangle as we reach forward. And then when we can't, we tee our arms. You can grab your block again if that felt good. Or maybe this side needs it. Remember that visual of having the wall behind you and you're trying to get your whole back side on it. Come back to center. Left toes pivot towards the side of your mat. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do no movement here. An opportunity to grab the outsides of your ankles. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, you can pull yourself down towards the ground. And if you really need more of a stretch, bring the weight into the balls of your feet. And trust me, that'll do it for you. Don't forget about your breath, especially while we're upside down and stretching out a big muscle group. Go ahead and release whatever grip you have. Inhale, halfway lift. Walk your hands towards the front of your mat, low lunge. Inhale, high lunge. We're going into warrior 3 again. So we're going to kick off our back foot. Bring our chest forward. Straight line from our head through our right heel. I forgot to say this on the other side, but feel free to do whatever arm variation is calling you. Square your hips towards the mat. Point your toes towards the mat. Last round of breath. Standing split, fold towards your left leg. Bend your left knee, right foot comes down, low lunge. Your vinyasa of choice. We'll meet in downward facing dog. And slowly walk your feet towards the front of your mat. Grab opposite elbows and just hang here. Slight bend in your knees. And if your lower back is really tight, feel free to really bend into your knees. Release your grip and slowly roll up one vertebrae by vertebrae. Head comes up last. Mountain pose. So we already tested our balance a little bit, but we're going to test it one more time before we start to cool down. We're going to do tree pose. So weight comes into your left leg. Pick your right knee up in towards your chest. I like to grab my ankle and place it inside my left inner thigh, like this. And then start with your hands in heart center. And then once you feel balanced here, that's when you can start to grow your variation. Bring your arms out, bring your arms up. You can also just keep them in prayer. As our right foot is pushing into our left inner thigh, the inner thigh is working just as much. Imagine there's a light shining from the top of your head. It's really pulling your upper half towards the sky. And then your lower half is grounded into the earth. Yes, you can do both. Last round of breath. Swivel your right knee forward. Lengthen out your right leg and release it. Go ahead and shake that out. And if you want to stay at the front of your mat, feel free to do that. Or if you want to take a different side of your mat, get a little different orientation, you can do that as well. So on your next inhale, bring your left knee in towards your chest. Weight is on our right leg. Grab your ankle, knee, and place your left foot into your right inner thigh. Hands come to heart center prayer. And I should have said this on the other side, but if that's not working for you, your left foot can come into your calf, or you can even kickstand it here. Trust me, the kickstand is just as hard to balance with. Whatever feels good. Just make sure we don't put it on our knee. We got to protect our knees at all costs. I'm going to give you a few rounds of breath, of stillness, and of silence. And if you fall out of it, that's okay. It's a practice. Just come back into it. Don't judge, just notice. Hands come to heart center prayer if they're not already there. Swivel that left knee forward. Kick your left foot out and release. Go ahead and shake that out. And then we'll be at the top of your mat if we're not already there. Inhale, arms come up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Last time to take your vinyasa of choice. We're going to meet in downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Kick your right foot up and back. We're going into pigeon pose as your right knee comes towards your right wrist, and then your foot kind of flares out towards your left side. And then I like to keep my back toes tucked and just slowly inch myself backwards to get into our right outer glute and hip area. And then when you feel good, you can untuck those back toes. Just a moment to feel this pose while you're upright. We immediately always tend to go down, but I find it more challenging to stay up. Okay, in life it's more challenging to stay up. And then go ahead and fold forward. You can have your elbows on the mat. You can make a little pillow for your head if that feels good and you want to like round down. Or if you need a block, you can put some blocks underneath your elbows, which isn't as intense. If you're a big runner or walker, this pose might feel really spicy for you right now. So really focus on your breath. And mentally just picture every inhale and exhale going to your right hip. Slowly walk yourself back up. You can move those blocks if you have them. Tuck your back toes. Kick your right foot up and back, down dog split. And just shake your right foot out, leg out, whatever feels good. And we're going to go to our left side. Left foot up and back. Left knee towards your left wrist. Flare your toes out towards the side of your mat. And then just slowly lower, deeper into pigeon pose. And remember, we're staying upright for just a few rounds of breath. Try to challenge that routine of constantly getting right into this pose and going straight into your elbows. I feel like sometimes it's just easier to do that, when really there's a good amount of stretch when you keep your body upright as well. Go ahead and fold over like you've been itching to do. This pose on this side might not feel as good as the other side, but just notice. Don't judge. We're breathing in through our nose, out through our nose. If you need a release, you can always sigh it out of your mouth, flutter your lips, whatever you need. This time for you on your mat is strictly for you, no one else. Go ahead and walk your hands back up. If you need to do down dog split, you can, but you can also roll onto your left side, kick your legs forward, shake that out. And forward fold has kind of been our theme for this class. It's a really good lower back stretch. So our last one for the day, reach your arms up towards the sky, flex your toes towards you, and fold over your legs. You can grab your toes if you want more of an active stretch and you want to pull yourself down, or if you just want to round into yourself, hands can find the mat, and then just slowly lower your neck towards your head towards the ground. And personally, I really like to bend my knees here and fold into myself. And then that's when I'll slowly start to inch my heels forward. And then when I find a good sticky spot, that's when I'll hold it. So feel free to play around with whatever you think you need. If you need active, not so active. A few rounds of breath here. Go ahead and roll yourself up. Bring your glutes to the center of your mat. And roll onto your back, knees into your chest. And just like we started, a supine twist. Drop your legs to the left side. You can choose a more active one here since we're warmed up. If you want to have your hand on your thighs, right arm towards the side. Focus on getting your right shoulder on the mat. This might feel a little bit better after we warmed our bodies. But I also just love this pose because it's so good for digestion. And just metaphorically, I feel like this is such a nice pose for wringing out the day, wringing out anything you might be holding on to. Come back to center, knees into your chest, and drop them towards your right side, or whatever side you didn't just do. Left shoulder towards the mat. That was my cat's dry food. And start to come back to your breath, just like we started as well. Bring your knees in towards your chest and give yourself a loving squeeze here. You just dedicated all that time to you, and you should be proud of yourself. And go ahead and release that ball into Shavasana, arms wide, legs wide. And before you go and shut this off, just gift yourself 4 rounds of breath here. I know we all have things to run to, but you can stay for 4 rounds of breath. And I invite you to stay as long as you would like. And if any thoughts arise, focus on your breath. Focus on your inhales and exhales. I'm proud of you for showing up for yourself today and giving yourself some love. And just remember to always give yourself grace as you notice things, but you don't judge. This has been Flowing with Jillian, and I'm so thankful you chose to practice today. And I hope to see you soon.